I faced so many challenges in my life. My husband John had cerebrovascular accident in 2005. 2 years later, my elder son Julian had hemorrhagic dengue fever stage 4, strain 3 that caused him to be declared in a state of 50-50 prognosis. It blew my mind. I was having sleepless nights already for the last 4 days, and that made me very devastated. The following day after lunch, my sisters confined me in the hospital room with no visitors allowed so I could sleep. While alone in the room, I wrestled with God. I had to acknowledge God's sovereignty over one's life, but to argue with God was something I never had done before. I pleaded with Him to give Julian a chance to serve Him. I asked God if I will be able to sleep. It would mean that He would answer my prayer. Lo and behold, I slept for 3 hours, woke up fully refreshed with peace of mind. I was consoled that Julian will be healed. That same Friday evening, our school physician, Dr. Annalyn, visited Julian and advised to transfer Julian to another hospital as soon as possible. Upon transferring, the admitting ICU head physician diagnosed that Julian's case needed a miracle. Julian was tagged as critical in all caps. The journey towards healing was a roller coaster ride. Results of various tests went up and down until on the 30th day when Julian was discharged as healed. How did I survive this journey? It is through prayer. The entire school, our church, and even other churches, friends in different places and countries, and my family were interceding. Healing, provisions, emotional, and spiritual support came unceasingly in such a way that I almost lacked nothing. While Julian stayed in the ICU for 26 days, I stayed in the hospital room alone with God. The time for heartfelt conversations with God was unprecedented. There was barely any distraction while focusing on God, and that made the intimacy with Him so much deeper. It was clear and transparent to me that He is there, that He knows my needs. My Bible reading, my meditation, devotion, and prayer gave me a closer relationship with Him. If Jesus was so dependent upon His fellowship in prayer alone with God, His Father, as written in the Gospel of Mark chapter 1, verse 35, and early in the morning, while it was still dark, He arose and went out and departed to a lonely place and was praying there. So how much more should you and I spend time alone with God?